I've been part of the initiative from an early stage, and yes, I've been involved in the marketing side of the work group. And as Mark said, from the very beginning, BIM-MEPAUS has always focused on these three main areas: practices, models, and workflows. But one of the things they wanted me to speak to you about today is community. It's very important to engage everybody in the industry in this, and for you to participate within the BIM-MEPAUS initiative. And just who is that community? Well, the obvious answer is mechanical and electrical and plumbing. But it's open up to the fire services, vertical transport, security, manufacturers, hydraulics, service providers, communications. This is what they're asking us to engage with now, and that's all in the end to have a result with government, developers, architects, engineers, head contractors, and obviously the service providers themselves. We all need to be engaged to make the system work effectively. And the whole objective of all of that is to get the wheels turning together in one direction. And so what we did as a communication tool and a marketing tool was build a website for BIM-MEPAUS. I'm going to see if we can get to there now. First of all, we developed a logo, so it's a nice identifiable logo for BIM-MEPAUS, and we've developed the BIM-MEPAUS website now. If we're good, we should go to our website. There we go. And this is the tool, the effective tool that we've set up. Again, you can see prominently are the three panels: the practices, models, and workflows. There's a great deal of information simply on the home page: latest news, upcoming events. There's a video link through to Mark there, opening the forum of 2010. You can see scrolling along the bottom there, we have all of the industry supporters that we have on board so far, and there will be more from today, I'm sure. The first thing you need to do for this site is to log in, and I don't have a keyboard up here, so we'll probably do without that. We'll just go past that. First of all, if you were at the site, you'd be able to find out who the board is and who's driving the BIM-MEPAUS. And Mark, you know, Warwick, you will see a bit of today, Russell Telford, and David Einan also. And as Mark had pointed out, there's also the work groups. So if you wanted to engage in any of these work groups, the accessories, best practice, BIM-MEPAUS standards, they're all there for you to read about. And then you could contact us and become part of those work groups. As I said, there's news and events. There's a communities page, which is our BIM-MEP community, because we want you to engage with us. And you can see there are elements and stories in there. If I click on one of those, say TSI here, if you were to watch this story and find a comment or need to make a comment or have a reaction from it, then you have an opportunity to engage with us through that vehicle there. We also have newly uploaded is our members listing. And this is still in infancy, but how we foresee it is that we'll have a listing of all of the people that are engaged in the system, understand the system, and can be confident to work through a BIM solution. And as you can see, we have the categories of head contractors, designers, specialist building services contractors, suppliers, and software training. And you can look at the practices area. You'll see there's an explanation on the practices. For those who are not as familiar with BIM, we have included a glossary of terms throughout. Statement of principles is included. Background to the initiative. The key issues, and you'll see a lot of those today, and of the actions we're taking to address all of the issues. I'll move to workflows. We'll also have an explanation on the workflows and the current situation as they see it, the different workflows that are available, federated model style, and there'll be an update on that today. I've seen some of the work coming forward. Or BIM all the way and hybrid BIM, so there is an explanation for all the workflows that are being proposed. We have also the models, because you are going to need managed content, a lot of content, to make this work effectively. So we have a models page. From here we can jump off of here. You will need to be logged in for this and registered with BIM-MEPAUS. So we'll take a little moment. So please register with BIM-MEPAUS as soon as you can. There's also a certification page which will give you information on how to build your model content for all of the suppliers, manufacturers, service providers, how a step process in which we can accredit your models and have the models uploaded onto the content management system. There's also information on training programs, and all of that can be accessed from our home page. There is also a Twitter feed. Has anybody bothered to send us a Twitter feed yet? And we also have a Facebook set up. So there's lots of ways to communicate with the BIM-MEPAUS committees and board. And I think that'll do for me today. Hope you can use the site and you'll see a bit more of it today. Thanks very much.